Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, Antoine. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Nan. Oh, I need to bring you closer. Here we go. Better. I hope everyone had a nice Monday. I hope everyone had a nice Tuesday. I need lip balm, but I think mine is very much fully empty. Like, I need to go buy new lip balm, but I haven't taken the time to do so. I'll try to do that this week at some point. I tried to when I went to the pharmacy the other day, and then I couldn't find what they were, so I didn't. But yeah, my lips are dying. I spent most of today. It was a very chaotic day because I had one of those days where, you know, I went to sleep early and therefore I woke up at 3 a.m. And so it was a lot of being tired, drawing, being tired, drawing, being tired. So like it was a good repetition of shit, which was always, as always, very lovely. But I got done what I wanted to get done today for the gifts wise, so I'm happy I can get onto the next thing on that list, so that's good. I'm going at an okay pace for what I want to do, so that's fine, I think. Stuck in a loop, but at least making art is always yeah. It's not really stuck in a loop. It's more so that like when you know you've only slept 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours, you're kind of like, when am I going to go and get the rest of my night in? And you don't really know, because sometimes it's like, oh, it's 10, I'll sleep now. Sometimes it's, oh, it's 12 and I'll sleep now. And so it's kind of hard to like kind of plan around that, because you don't know when your body's going to be like, okay, you're allowed to sleep now. So, you know. But yeah, overall it was fine. We had a great asynchronous session yesterday with Zeke. We are on a very cursed but fun case, I think. That's very short, so it's just going to be like next time and it's done. It's like a one trial session case, because they really wanted to do that for some reason. It's so fucking cursed, but it's so funny. And we just, I think me and Zeke have our brains that are starting to really merge together in like a I wouldn't say unhealthy, I wouldn't say, in a chaotic way, in a very chaotic way, which there were multiple times during the call where I was like, I wish someone kind of would have come into the call at that point just to, you know, view what's happening. I feel like that would have been good. So when do I get my sleep? That's the fun part, you never do. No, I do get my sleep, I have to, because I can't function if I don't get my sleep. I just get it at bad times. My body is insomniac, but also requires around 10 hours of sleep a night. So, you know, that's the great thing. 8 is fine, but like, if I just let myself sleep, a lot of the time I get 10 hours. Brains merging together with in a chaotic way is a great start to a horror story, I'm all for it. It's not horror, it's just chaos, but it's not horror. A lot of it was just saying monkey to each other. Right now we have monkey, we have 100, 100, 100, which is great. We have me when I have to use the bailiff voice in A13, which is just me doing the deepest voice I can, which I can't hold for a very long time. But yeah. Oh god, you can tell that like we had Simon Blackwell in this session because my throat is sore. Because I was in A13, you're blessed with a prosecutor that doesn't look like he has a deep voice, which isn't the case for any other fucking A13 game. So my throat was like very happy to have a break this last cases, but there's one of the prosecutors with a deep voice in that case, and I had to voice him a lot, so now my throat hurts. It's fine. Wrecking your voice on making Ace Attorney voices is part of the fun. What else? I'm thinking. I still don't know when the guys for the roof are going to come, which is starting to worry me because there's only so many weeks in November, and if they come in December, I'm fucked. So yeah. Hopefully they come in November, or they take a break and come in January. Because like if they come in December, there's like exactly a week and a half. No, more like 2 weeks actually, where they can come and like it's fine. But if they come at any other time during December, it is not great for me. And even if they come towards one of those 2 weeks, I'm a little fucked because it would be just before the friends are here for Christmas, so I wouldn't have time to clean, which isn't ideal, but it's fine. So I hope they're going to just be there, like maybe the week after this week. I don't know. Is it impossible to book a day with the company of the guy? I don't know, I'm not the one taking care of that. My dad re-emailed them yesterday. Because they said they came to see, the guy came to see, and it's going to be a 4-day job. And that's why I can't be here. And my dad said, oh yes, they'll come back to me, and they haven't, so my dad emailed them yesterday. So we'll see. But they take fucking forever. Like, it's taken so long because a part of it was having to wait for the insurance to come back for like the price. A part of it was them just sending the price. A part of it is now them just saying when they want to do the thing. And I kind of just get the news. I don't get to choose when, so my dad just is like, oh, it's going to be those days, is that okay? And I kind of have to say yes because it's already booked. So yeah, that's the issue. Yeah. And like, I was told, like, I know it's going to be a 4-day job since like before November, I think, before the start of November. So it's been a little bit, like it's been 2 weeks at least, that the guy is supposed to come back to my dad. So I guess we'll see. Go. So today we have this. Up. We're going to do the line art for this, and depending on how long the line art takes me, I might have a little treat for myself. And there's this TikTok trend I've been wanting to draw since yesterday. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, I might just do that after I'm done with the line art if I have time. Because I haven't drawn anything for myself in a while, so I think it'd be nice. Also, yeah, when you're an illustrator, a treat is just more drawing. Do that so that it doesn't fucking exfoliate my eyes. Here we go. But I don't think this should take like the most amount of time. I think this should be fine. Oh, that's the line weight I had in the other one. It's not as complex as the other one, so I think it'd be fine. But yeah. The trend is it's a song that's like Is this just like you? With a temper like you, run around like you, jumping in the pool like you. It's that song, and then basically the first thing, which is like, is this just like you? Is like just you do a self-portrait, and then the other one is like characters that you identify that like are your favorite characters, and the whole thing is like they say that the reason why your favorite characters are your favorite characters is because you have similarities with them, and so you draw the other ones, all the characters that you think fit the lyrics. So the stamper like you, run around like you, jumping in the pool just like you. And usually jumping in the pool is like kind of depresso espresso. Run around like you is more like literal, and temper like you is like a tempered character. And then you have like you, the final like you, which you can do a last character with. And I did the list of characters I would want to draw for that, and I'm like, could be a fun little trend. I haven't done TikTok trend in a while, and since it's a TikTok trend, I don't need to make anything very clean. I can kind of just do a sketch, which is something I do enjoy doing. I wanted to get back kind of on my TikTok art account, but I don't take the time to do it because it's very energivore and actually takes a lot of time to do shit. And right now I'm in a little bit of a crunch with 20,000 other things. Hopla. I've also starting to crave doing a new fucking visuals for the stream. Like, I want to change everything now that I know what I want to do for the next one, which is great because I don't have time to design. So I'm taking stuff one by one. So like, right now I'm focusing on the Christmas gifts, which I'm technically almost done with, because out of all the stuff I want to do, I only have 2 left, except they're the 2 longest ones, so they'll take me like the most amount of time to make. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to get back to doing the illustrations for the dating sim, because I cannot post for that. And in my off time, so whenever I'm like, I want to take out my eyes from my head from drawing those characters so often, I'll try to start on the new everything for the channel as like a treat. I think I'll do that. Or maybe do little TikTok stuff as a treat. I'll see. Like, treat my brain with one of those 2 things. Because I have a few trends I have saved from TikTok that I was like, oh, that'd be fun to do. Or like a few sounds and stuff. So it'll be nice. But yeah. To be fair, doing the Christmas gifts has been fun too, because like it's mostly stuff I also like to draw. And it's been a little bit of like just getting back into drawing stuff for me slightly. Because there was quite a few things I hadn't done in a while. But, you know. Guess we'll see. This feels way too big for like the weight line of the other one. I don't know why it's so big. Wait, let me see. Are we sure that's the weight line I had? Yeah, for some of the elements, but most of it isn't that weight line. Okay. That feels too heavy. Bum, bum, bum. I was thinking about that the other day, but we still have a long way to go. We still have how many? 4 games? 4.5, because technically we're a bit farther than halfway through Ace 36. So we still have 4.5 games to go through with ZK Ace wise. But I'm going to miss it so much when we're done. It's going to be so like, because it's 2 nights a week every week. So it's really going to be like, what do I do now on those days? I mean, I'll find shit to do, that's not the issue, but I'm going to miss it. Peak time for Capcom to release H37, just saying. Because we're not going to play the one with Professor Layton. That's fine, because I get to leave that particular game through Nan playing it, so that's really fine by me. Twitch has been working so badly recently. How many times do I need to refresh the fucking page? Thank you. Ugh. I just needed to refresh my Twitch tab like 4 times, legitimately 4 times, because I looked over and it said disconnected and I was like, that's not right. And so I refresh it and then it didn't load the my own stream. So I was like, okay, reloaded. It didn't load my stream nor the chat. It said both were having an issue. And now after 4th reload, it's fine. Love it here. And I've been having that quite a lot recently, where it's just like refusing to load. Not unload when I watch streams or when I'm streaming. It's refusing to load what the stream looks like and the chat. Like it says it couldn't load them for some reason. It's so annoying. They just have to reload until it's fine. And like I'd like to make sure my stream is working, please. Hi Sunny, how are you? Yeah, Nan always uses your emote. It's so cute. Anytime there's someone that comes in chat, it's the Sunny hello. Like a feisty today per the DMs I sent you. Yeah, I saw that. That's that. To be fair, you're loud. You're loud. In today's day and age, you're allowed to wake up as feisty as you want to. I usually get pissed off a few times before I go to sleep because I'm too much on social media and I should stop going to social media before I go to sleep. At least not to the amount that I do. Like, I should know to quit when to quit, because like always ends up at a time where I find a political post that pisses me off and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I agree. It's a really, really good waving emote. It's so cute. I love it. All of the Sunny emotes are great, to be fair. I love the little flower dancing as well. It's so fun. The little woo 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 woo. True. At least I'm happy that my native inspired motto resonated with people who are native. Made me so happy. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. That's so good. The flowers to your five. It is really good. Yeah. Party. Honestly, it's what I was saying that I think like a while back, that like you can really tell when an emote has been made by an animator and made because you need an animated emote. Because like, god, I didn't mind animated ones out of spite. Yours are so nice and flowy and like, oh, it's so good. I mean, I animate out of spite too. I know what you mean. Yeah. God, I hate animating so much. There's some stuff that are like not too bad, but most of everything I'm like, ugh. God, me, I want to redo my entire Twitch ID and stuff and redo another aesthetic. Also, me, fuck, that means I need to animate again. No. Yeah, it is the kitchen. It's the kitchen. Wait, here we go. Looks like this. Doing a line art. Depending on when I finish the line art, I'll either then do like color bases, or I'll just do because there's a TikTok trend I want to draw, and I was like, when I'm done with the kitchen line art, I'm allowed to do that for my own enjoyment, because I haven't drawn something for me in a while, and I'm like, I really want to do that right now. So it's like a little work, a little reward. But if I really do that like quickly enough, I'll just also do color, a little bit of color before I switch. Thank you. Since right now it's been a lot of just, I need to get this done and drawing because I need to, and not like, I rarely draw what I want to because I always gotta draw for something else. I do little sketches here and there, or like, and now that I have my new sketchbook, it's kind of nice. Or like, sometimes I do a few things, but I rarely just do like an illustration because I want to nowadays. And it's been a while. Or like, I have a few that I started but I never finished them. Because I'm like, I have shit to do and like, this isn't working the way I want it to work. I want it to work. Like most of the, or pretty much all of the like recent I drew this for me. Like I didn't draw this because I had to, kind of thing has been just like gifts for people, and that's what I'm doing right now as well with like Christmas gifts. So it'll be nice to do a little thing because I want to draw it. And like I don't mind too much as is the case, but you know, gotta do something for myself once in a while as well. I'm still not ready for Christmas help. You still have time, to be fair. You still have time. Yeah, I wanted to ask you if you celebrate, because I don't know. If you do. Honestly, I still have a few things to buy, because I have birthdays to celebrate before Christmas. So I gotta take care of that also first. But I still have a few things to buy for Christmas as well. I mean, technically, I do trying to learn to like it again. I mean, oh, I get that, I get that. Honestly, it was quite nice this past few years for me to relearn how to like Christmas, because last year was like the best Christmas I've ever had, because it was with my besties. It was with Helen and Zeke, and went to karaoke, and we watched a lot of things on the big TV, and we went on walks. It was like so fun. It was the best Christmas ever for me personally. And a few Christmases I've had before, I think one, I'm trying to think. Yeah, one, I think I did like a, only one, because I was in a relationship for 4 years, and one of the year, like, we broke up before Christmas, so of course we didn't spend Christmas together. That was last year, and that was the Christmas I had, which was great. But the Christmas before that, we did spend together, and that was also a nice way to like kind of reclaim Christmas. Even though it was a very like family thing, so it wasn't like the most amount of fun, because it was like very much being around his family a lot, which is fine. They were lovely, but it's just, you know, I am very stressed in all situations, and a little bit with his friends and stuff as well, which same stuff. I didn't know them all that well, so it's always a little bit awkward, but overall it was like nice and fun and whatever. But of course, like I liked more the Christmas I spent with only people I cared about. And the last few years before that, I spent Christmas alone, or when I was in art school, I spent 1 year with my flatmates. Like, it was a thing where like I didn't spend Christmas with my flatmates, but like when Antoine came back, we spent like one of the Christmases together. I don't remember exactly the temporality of this, but basically I didn't go back to my parents because, one, I didn't want to, two, someone had to keep the cat, and so I did that. So I spent 2 of those Christmases, or like one of those Christmases, just doing homework and taking time with the cat, which was nice. And the 2 years, because last year Friends, the year before with my ex, and the 2 years before that were alone, I think. Because 1 year my ex was supposed to come here, but couldn't because of COVID, and 1 year I think it just like didn't correlate or something. I don't remember. I think it was, oh yeah, I think I remember. I spent Christmas at my apartment in where I used to go for school, and I spent like afterwards with my ex, and like we kind of did like a late Christmas because I was coming around for my internship, I think. I feel like I'm missing years in my head. I feel like I'm missing years. I think there was 1 year where I think it was just like me and my dad or something. It was weird. I don't know what happened. I have no memory of anything. I'm trying to really genuinely remember. Because I remember like we went to like a shop to like get a few things to eat, and like we just like ate together. It was kind of nice. And yeah. I really don't remember. God. But yeah, last year was the best. Last year was the best Christmas I had. And this year is going to be the same thing, so I'm very excited. And we planned a lot of things and stuff. We planned a lot of things. We're going to do karaoke again. Now it's like tradition. When we see each other, we have to do a karaoke. Usually we do 2 karaoke sessions. We do one at an actual karaoke and one with the guitar. So probably going to be the same this time. We haven't yet, but we are going to book an escape room. So we're going to do that. That's going to be very fun. We have like quite a few activities that we listed up that we want to see. And of course, we're also just going to like hang out and have fun. I know they want to do, because like there's this obsession with going to a bar together at some point, and we wanted to do that in Strasbourg this summer, and we didn't because of technicality stuff. It was like annoying where the Airbnb was to like go into the city and go to a bar and then come back, because we would have needed to get a taxi on the way back, and like with all the stuff we had planned, it was kind of annoying. So we did do a drinks night, but it was like at the Airbnb, not outside. So like this time we're probably going to go to a bar at some point, because it's a lot easier, because obviously the city is quite small and we can just walk back to my place afterwards, because I'll be fine. So we're probably going to do that at some point. But yeah, we'll see all that we do overall. But we have a bunch of stuff listed up and I'm very, very excited. It's going to be fun, and Helene comes back in town also at the start of December, which is when we're going to do little like birthdays. So that's going to, because hers is at the end of December, but like it's nicer to do it together, and that way end of December we do Christmas. Since mine's at the start. So we'll do that. Because that's what we did last year or 2 years ago as well. Well, like she came back for the start of December, and then we went to a cafe and like we exchanged gifts, and it was really nice. We're going to do that again. I'm very happy, honestly, with the plans, and I got a bit of money just before, so it's like perfect, honestly. I haven't done an escape room in forever. I mean, I've done a bunch of stuff on video games since then, but like an IRL one, like I said that before, I've only done 2 in my life, and they were both when I was a teenager, so I know that one was a few years ago, but I was an adult. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. Thank you. I hope you managed to have fun as well for your Christmas. I hope it's good. And you get to like it again a bit more. Personally, I'm not into escape rooms. Every time I've gone, they stress me. Yeah, they are stressful, but it's part of the fun, I feel like. I think my love of puzzles take over. Oh, your friends do something? That'd be nice. I hope you can do that. That'd be good. Yeah, sneak in, sneak in. Here we go. Up. That'll be fun also. Like last year I did like a huge, I'll have to plan for food as well, like I did last year, because last year I did like a huge food shop before I went, before they came. Not at all what I wanted to say, but that's okay. is going to be the same. So, and I was so like proud of myself last year because like I perfectly because I'm so bad always at like planning for food and being like, okay, this is enough food, this is not enough food, this is how much 3 people eat, this is how much 4 people eat, this is how much this amount of people eat. I'm always so shit at that. And last year I really like managed to be like perfect with portions and shit. And like at the end of Christmas, I had like all that I wanted us to get, we had, and if they had stayed a few more days, we had enough food. Like it was great. I was very happy. No, I'll see that later. Go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, up. Let's see. This is the kind of task I'm thinking about when I say that being an artist is you have to be a little bit of a masochist, because like, why am I drawing a fucking puzzle? There you go. Why is that needed? Okay. So the color. Blue ceiling. Soldier boy, pretty little soldier boy. So like the way to like do the color select on Procreate is so annoying because you have to press your finger to it, which is fine, but it takes like the last second, so it's constantly, if you're not like on a part of your drawing where your color is everywhere. Like if it's like on just a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, I got it. Your finger will move at the last second and you will not be selecting the color you want, which is what happened here. So like if I'm here, I do, yep, that's fine. But if I'm like, is there like a, for example, I want that color. I'm like, okay, I'm on it. Don't have the color. Because it moves at the last second. It's so annoying. I'll do that shade of blue, please. And I don't have it because I wasn't here. Up. And I understand how that works and why it's like that, but it's so not like thought through. For because like if you're, because I don't want to have to zoom in 200% every time I want to select a color, you know. going to remember to go get my laundry after the stream. I wrote down a note, but I might just not look at it by accident. I need to remember. Because I put it on when I went to go eat, so it'll be ready after stream. And I need to do my lads as well, because I haven't finished the daily task stuff. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. just need to do that for the sink. And these little guys, and then I'll be all good to go to my thing after. Yippee! Not the color I wanted. Up. Check something as well, so that I don't put something in here by accident. I think it's safe, but just in case, I'll change one of the colors. This looks slightly too much like the rising sun flags for my personal taste. So I'll just use that. I'll make it brown. Oh, I can make it blue, so it's like very clearly the nice guy. Actually. There we go. And I'll just need to change it on the other one as well. Here we go. Okay. I just need to do the knives, and then I'm good. It's wild the fact that so many animes and stuff have the rising sun flag on something, and then Westerners are like, I don't see why it's an issue to have that on merch and wear it outside. It's like, there you go. I'll just correct it in here as well. Okay. Okay, so it is already that kind of, yes, I see, okay. Okay. So then I need to change, where is it? Here it is. I need to change my folder, so I'll just hide that for a second. Go. Where is it? It's in here. Do I have the size I need? And I do, but it's too small. I don't like that. Wait, let me check. Here we go. Okay. Here you have another ratio for anything. Here we go. Okay. Up. just make the background darker for my eyes. Now that I'm used to just making the background darker on everything, I have a hard time ever like not doing that and drawing with a white background anymore. Okay. Start with the self-portrait. I haven't actually drawn myself in a little while. That wasn't like a chibi or a persona or like realistic as like a little study thing. I haven't done that in a while. Capitio? No, Dasha's thing. I've had these glasses for so many years and they're still so annoying to draw. faces up. I need to try to make so that also faces, even if the shape is different or whatever, like stuff stays around the same kind of thing. Like that. The ears here. Going to open Pinterest for my refs, just in case, because I always forget stuff, but... Okay. I don't know how many, like, how do you manage in a country to have so many characters that have fucking bunny here, air, because like we got Apple Justice, we got All Might in My Hero Academia. Like I feel like it's too, I feel like I've seen it before as well. I feel like it's too popular for the kind of fuck ass hair that it is. Up. So use done, then I'll do like color and refine it afterwards, but and I'll probably do like very simple toothy animation. But first I want to make sure, you know, it works. Usually only draw. I don't draw Spidey as much. I usually draw Peter Parker more than Spider-Man. So I feel like it's a good occasion to do that. It's always very funny to me how comic nerds, from what I've seen, of course, so like it's mostly normie comic nerds, are always like, oh yeah, all the best superheroes are at DC, except for Spider-Man. Like the favorite superhero list will always, or like best superhero of all time list will always be like only DC characters and Spider-Man. So like, yeah, we can't do like, he has to be here. You can't do this to him. It's usually like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then Spider-Man. Like, it doesn't matter what side of the comics nerd thing you are, everyone agrees Spider-Man is really cool. I might just copy and paste the other eye because like it looks really nice. I really like, I did one eye perfect and then the other one, ugh. Okay, copy, paste. That's what digital art is for. Here we go. Oopsie. I'm so sad and excited for the new Spider-Man movie because on one hand there's a very high chance it's not going to be good because of Marvel, because of the way Marvel is right now. There's like a really high chance it's just not going to be good. But on the other hand, it looks so good. It looks so nice. Every fucking on set shot I've seen are like gorgeous. Kind of want to make the eyes a bit closer to each other and a bit bigger. There we go, and I want, yeah. I always recheck because I know I always do the webs the wrong way, so I'm like, wait, let me make sure. It's away from the face. Also try to do a mix of like well-known and not well-known characters. And I put Apollo not well-known because people don't think of Apollo when they think Phoenix Wright. Or Ace Attorney. I mean, when they think Ace Attorney, they think Phoenix Wright. And some people don't even know the games are called Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, they think it's just Phoenix Wright. So Apollo Justice definitely isn't the character that comes to mind. Which makes sense. So I did two more mainstream ones and 2 less mainstream ones, and then I did my not for this one, for the one after that one. Going to go with my favorite people from my one of my favorite peoples from my fucking manhwa that no one has read. It's fine. It was hard to choose who to choose though, because I was like have multiples that fit for all. For with a temper like you, I stated with him because I'm going to draw Victor from Arcane. And I was like, temper also works with Victor in a way. He has a little bit of a temper. Actually, for jumping as a pawn, I might go for another character than Victor because I'm realizing something. And I don't want to take on... I mean, I don't think people would ask me anything, but... Victor obviously talks to a lot of disabled people, specifically non-able-bodied disabled people. So I think maybe I should use someone else for that one. For that specific one. Because I feel like it's a bit appropriate-y. I can't draw Anna, because if I draw Anna from Project Sekai, it's literally... literally like... twice the same character, because Hamdani from Interslaw looks a lot like Anna. They have kind of the same look, like a little brown bob. So it's like back to back, same character. Oh, I could do Mad Murdoch though. I could do Mad Murdoch. Now, do I do Mad Murdoch? Do I do... Because I've already done a Marvel character. I could do Gustav from Obscure. Because he also has that kind of thing. I'll do Gustav, because I haven't drawn Gustav that much overall. So I feel like it's a good occasion to, especially since they're both him and Matt Murdock are both played by the same handsome gentleman, so I feel like it works. God, all 3 characters I have cited, so I have to disable. I mean, Victor is like a bit different because the whole arc around Victor's storyline is so linked to his disability, so you can't really take that out, where Gustav's and Matt Murdock's aren't really. I mean, they have links to them, but they're not like the main thing story-wise. Whereas for Victor, it pretty much stems from there in a way. Because his whole view is eugenics, so. It's very funny because a lot of people have noted that Gustav from Clairobscur, the model looks a lot like Robert Pattinson. And I do agree to a point. I think, like, yes, his face and the way his face is and like the features do look a lot like Robert Pattinson, but the thing is, the acting, the way he acts isn't, I think, doesn't fit Robert Pattinson at all. And so I don't think it'd be like a good casting, because the way he talks and the way he acts isn't like Robert Pattinson. So like it'd just be great lookalikes, but I don't think it's a role that he would like be interested in. Like Charlie Cox, who obviously voices him, has that kind of like act to the point where like it's, I don't know if it's a coincidence or if they looked at how Charlie Cox acts when they did the capture, but like at some point I was like, oh, did he also do his own mocap? Because like the expression and like the face, the way the face emotes and everything is like very, very much how he plays. So I was like, wow, did he also do like mocap? But no, he didn't. He wasn't the one doing the mocap. He only did the voice lines. I mean, anyways, it would be an issue of age, but you know, because obviously Charlie Cox isn't 33 anymore. Ideally, it'd be nice if they managed to cast, because I don't know if the movie is going to be made. I really don't want it to be made, but it looks like it's going to. If they do it, I do hope, like the ideal I think would be casting a disabled actor for Gustav, but you know. Because that way also they could make the prosthetic like really like in the game, because it's, because if they really want to make the prosthetic like, and of course for also reasons why you should cast a disabled actor for a disabled character, but his prosthetic is very specific, and like the arm is a lot smaller than like a real arm, so if they want to make it like really, really like the game, they would need to redo everything in VFX, whereas if you cast an actual disabled actor, you wouldn't need to, because you just can make a prosthetic for them. Let's see, sure, I need the whole phase 2 load. Also make his way too thin. It's much better. And the last one. Okay, I have to quickly find an image before I get spoiled something, because there's fucking spoilers everywhere. And I think I'm up to date, but I'm not really, really up to date. So I see images of my baby being happy, and I'm very happy about it. She has so many little outfits that are so cute. Okay, I'll just take that image, that's fine. When I was thinking about her earlier, when I put her on my little list to do the TikTok challenge thing, the TikTok trend, I realized that like I've been growing a bit alongside her, and like her storyline in Soslo, and so my life's been going, like there's a lot of like flaws that I saw in myself that she also has, that I identified with, that she worked on, that I also worked on, and that made me a little bit emotional earlier, because I was like, oh, I'm going with her. Even though she's like 17 or something in the manhwa now. But like with all the shit that happened, it's like she's lived 12 lifetimes. Because you go year by year, but it's like really slow. I mean, you skip a big part of it, you skip literally the whole middle school experience, but like it's still the high school experience. You do get pretty much all of it, so That's was the issue with my obsessions, like media-wise. The ones that like I've really stuck with me for 2 years. It's like it's not, oh, watch that one movie. It's here, have this very obscure. How many chapters are we at now? Because we were almost at 400 last time I checked. Oh no, almost 300. My bad. Yeah, have this 255 chapters obscure manhwa to read. That's like a slice of life. That I have a series of games with 10 games that are all extremely wordy. Before I had my fucking like D&D podcast with like same hundreds of episodes, each episode being an hour. I don't really care about them that much now, but Haikyuu's not too bad. Haikyuu's not too long, that's fine. God, Hunt Hunter, with my Bebu being there only at like the hardest arc to go through. Because the start of it is so fucking dense. There's also a few movies, so you know, little chiller. I'm checking something. Yeah, he's here. Hehe. I don't know when the continuation of the story will be out, because They just finished. They finished a little bit ago. Season 6, because they do it in seasons, even though it's a manual. So, of course, they do little breaks once they end. Very well deserved. But then I don't know when they're going to get back. And I don't know, like, I'm guessing that's all that came out so far. So I am up to date, I would hope so. But who knows? I got so annoyed at someone that did, not that annoyed, but like a little annoyed at someone that did that trend earlier when I watched it on TikTok. Because I was like, oh my god, all the characters that I know are like great green flags, amazing characters. And I'll go to the tags because usually people like tag what characters, where they're from and stuff. And I look, it's like Akotar, and I'm like, what do you mean the one character I don't know is Akotar? How dare you? The rest were great. Why did you do this to me? I was so annoyed. I just saw gelato with fried chicken in it. What? Ugh. That does not sound good. I mean, to each their own, you know, but that's probably just a gimmick to sell it. Food gimmicks are always a little bit annoying because, like, they probably waste a lot of food by doing that because, like, it's not good. Your eyes make stars like they're not shining. She has brown in your eyes. Good for you, lollipop. And I'm guessing it's just brown eyes, but they added yellow, so it's pretty, so it's like nice. And probably it said the flavor was kind of chicken or honey or something, like, ugh. Yeah, doesn't sound good. The brown. No. Yes. Oh, Gigi. Gigi to you for finishing your work for the day. I'm doing okay. I did what I wanted to do, which was do the line art and do the base color for the kitchen. So now it's just me doing my little TikTok trend until a little bit longer for my own fun. It does not really work. But I'll get back on working on stuff I need to work on after I'm done with stream, probably. I'll see. That or I'll watch a movie, I don't know yet. Something I've been doing a little bit of as well is just work until I'm annoyed. Not annoyed, but like I'm tired of it. And then I watch a movie as a break until I get back. But I'll see, because since I didn't sleep well last night, I'll see how tired I am. Because right now I'm fine, but I was quite tired earlier. So it'll depend. Such a nice gray sky, like a little bit pinkish. No, it's just blue. Yeah. I don't remember at all how I started reading that manual. I wish I knew. Must have seen like a... It's either I was going through a scans website and I just found it on there and I started reading, or I saw a recommendation somewhere, I wonder. Okay. So if I do... No, it just looks like a cleaner version. I would like that. Perfect. I will probably rewrite the text over so it's legible. I kinda want to do spaghetti next. Because it'll be quick. Why you people stop, man? Not the right word at all. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Because there's a, I think it's a serigraphy, but I could be wrong. But there's a little illustration on the side I'm looking at, and the red is slightly pink, and it's really nice, and I really like that. From an artistic standpoint, I think that's really nice. And the blue. Did you know that a lot of comic books, the reason why the suits of the characters are blue isn't actually because they were blue, but because they used to use blue instead of black as a highlight for the black. But then of course it became blue because it was an inks issue, I think, like it was cheaper to print. But yeah, you couldn't have you could have only like a limited range of colors in old comic books. So to use a highlight for the black, you would use blue. And so a lot of superhero suits, instead of being just, for example, Spider-Man, which was supposed to be red and black, it became red and blue. Thanks to that. So that's why when you see a lot of kind of old school, and even like more recent, because they still use those techniques, way of coloring comics, when you see like big black parts with just a little bit of highlights that are blue, that's why it looks like that. That's why they decide to color it like that, because it comes from that tradition, which I think is really nice. They were just being obnoxiously American. Some of them were. Some won't. Some are like, do have blue. But usually you can tell because the way the highlight is made is very different. Like if you look at a Batman, or old Batman, or like a Spider-Man or something, you can see like it's majorly, I mean, not new Spider-Man, but old Spider-Man stuff, it's majorly black with like a little bit of blues for the highlights. And if it's like mostly blue, it's just them being American. Like Superman was supposed to be blue, for example, because Hope, all that. So some of them were being obnoxiously American, obviously. Of course. But some were just a printing thing. I know, right? I don't remember where I learned that. Probably on TikTok or something, but it's really interesting. There we go. Well, I can color with my eyes closed. And I already have the perfect color for your tiny little guy. Where are you, baby? Ooh, here. God, my profile picture on Pinterest is this guy. I mean, it's not technically him, because it's like an Ace Attorney artwork with like everyone, and when I say everyone, it's pretty much the whole cast of every game on it. And in the center you have Phoenix, Ryonosuke, so the hero of the Great Attorney, and Apollo over. And so it's Apollo, but it's Apollo with Phoenix and Ryonosuke under him, and a bunch of other characters around. But it's supposed to be just Apollo. Because I really like that artwork, it's really pretty. They did a bunch of artworks like that for Ace Attorney, where it's like the whole cast of like the game. And when I say the whole cast, I mean the whole cast of the game. Or like the whole cast of the fucking trilogy. And it's like, let the artists, I'm very thankful, they are beautiful, I love them, the artwork is magnificent. Please let the artists sleep. So if you just like done so much art for your game, please let them sleep. To be fair, I don't think it's always the same artist that does the illustrations and the sprites and stuff, because I can tell the differences. But whoever does those illustrations, thank you for your work. I love your work. Thank you so much. Because there's quite a few. I see the official Ace Attorney illustrations always eat. Like, I haven't seen a single one that's not like amazing. And if they're not like just like breathtakingly beautiful, usually it's really cute and with like a little bit of lore. into it, and a lot of them are so fucking gay. So it's like nice. There's a one specific Ace Attorney artist. I never know if like they're an official Ace Attorney artist or if they did a lot of fan art back in the day, but I think it's just they were commissioned officially by Capcom to do those artworks. I need to find their name. Because they have a style that's like only used in specific illustrations for Ace Attorney that are like, I think, official illustrations. But it's not the style of the game, so I'm always like, go a bit more pink. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm always like, is this official? Is this not official? I never know, but they look official, so I think they are. I just never fucking know. I love, like, because it's kind of like with Love and Deep Space, how they commission like artists to do fan art, quote unquote. I mean official art of the characters, but because it's not like the official art style, you're like, is this official? But it's been commissioned by the company, so it is. I do love how much, like, as much as Love and Deep Space should fucking stop using AI, because they do use AI in the game, it pisses me off. I do love how many artists they do commission, especially local, because it's mostly Chinese artists that I've seen commissioned to make like visuals for the game and visuals just in general. They don't put them in the game, they're just like, here, have money, we commission you to make this. And they're usually fucking horny as fuck as well, which is very funny to me. And up. And a lot of the times also little hints about what's going to happen with like lore and characters, myths and stuff, which is very fun. Justice and light. Fine. And the last one's light as well. I mean, it's not the last one, I have 2 more to do. I'll do them off stream. Because I want to be done. But yeah. So we did all of the line art and the base colors for one of the backgrounds. So next time we'll do the lighting for it. I will need to do different versions of that one, so it'll be just like the one lighting. And I'll have at least like the base, if not the full sketch, ready for the next background so we can continue onward. Because it won't take the entire stream to just shade it. But yeah, that'll be for next time, so Friday. I don't know yet. I might do the other MC's apartment, the other love interest apartments. Because we don't see Luke's, but we do see Charlie's, we do see Ambrose's, and we do see Aspen's. Luke, I think, is the only one where you don't have a date where you go over to his place because it's so outdoorsy. So I mean, most of the dates outdoors. But yeah, so we have to do all of those umbroses and aspens. I haven't wrote those scenes yet, so I don't know exactly what I need yet, so I won't do them now. But I have wrote the one for Charlie, so I could do Charlie's apartment. I think that could be cute. That could be cute for sure, so I might do that. Yeah. Anyways, tomorrow we have Escape Simulator. We're continuing Escape Simulator. Off on Thursday as always. So like I said, more art on Friday, which is going to be what I just said. So lighting, and then probably doing Charlie's apartment. Saturday, Celeste, and co-working on Sunday as always. I'll probably have that done by then because I'm just probably going to continue that now and finish it now. I'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Escape Simulator. Bye-bye.